morning. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Hope your week is starting well. Let's see who we have stopping in here. All right, Scott Jacobson Appreciation. Good morning, Scott. Ava Potterfield is here. Good morning, Ava. Enjoyed your live this morning. Ava has a morning live, coffee with friends, and we have a good time chit-chatting during her live. And we have Tracy here. Good morning. Good morning. KT Spirit One. Hello. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. I had a new subscriber this morning that was asking about update on wildfire, so we'll wait a couple of minutes. Cookie is here. Hello, Cookie. Thank you very much. Watching while I work. So that's okay, Cookie. I appreciate you being here regardless. Diane Phoenix is here. Hello, Diane. Diane's a great supporter. Appreciate that. And Bree is here. Hi, Bree. She's here listening while she's at work. I appreciate that, Bree. No worries. This will be mostly visual anyway, I think, today, depending on how the chat goes. And there's my brother, Rob. He's a Marine Corps veteran, member of the channel. Hi, Rob. Appreciate you being here. Rob has a channel called Hard Luck Survivor. He has live streams quite often and music on his channel. He has a gentleman named Eric that plays a fiddle. Actually, it's a violin. I'm sorry, it's not a fiddle, it's a violin. And boy, oh boy, is he good. All right, Scott, did you guys get some rain up there? Scott and is up there in the Flagstaff area, and we were watching the radar yesterday. It looked like you guys were getting some pretty good rain up there. All right, Box Fan D is here. She's another member of the channel. Thank you, D, for being here. Appreciate you being here and checking in. Thanks, D. D has a great channel. She's been featured on a number of shows. And if you don't know Box Fan D, be sure to go by and check out her channel. She's always working on projects. She's a nomad with a home base there in Quartzsite, and just a great lady. All right, we have Marshall here from Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Now, Marshall is an expert nomad. He's got a great minivan he's converted to a camper that he lives out of. If you want information on, or you're thinking about, going into nomadic life, check out Marshall's channel, and he has a vlog where he gives all kinds of information. And we're moving pretty fast here. Ashley is here. Hi, Ashley. Thank you very much. Okay, Ashley's got a new puppy. And Rob, did you get your voice back? I know you were having some trouble with that. Okay, Rob says we got a lot of rain up here. Yeah, he's up in northern Arizona. We got a couple of sprinkles down here. We got a little rain overnight, about 1/10 of an inch, but we need a lot more. We really need a lot more to bust this dry weather that we've got. Okay, Ringo's here. Hi, Ringo. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you very much. Everybody's saying hi. Ashley's little puppy is a Boston Terrier mix. He's a cutie for sure. So I was hoping my new subscriber would come in here. I guess anybody who watches this after the fact, after it's recorded and put on the shelf, can catch up here. But Marshall's asking, has monsoon season arrived there yet? Yes, it has, Marshall. It rained all around us yesterday. We had some pretty good squalls, so we are blessed to have rain here for sure. Yeah, Rob, try and rest your voice. It's not easy. There's my neighbor and friend, Carl. Hi, Carl. Carl's right next door. We have a really great community out here. We live out in Ironwood Forest National Monument. We have a group of people that stick together, communicate with each other, and help each other. And Carl's one of those folks that you can always count on. Yes, it did rain, and we're hoping for some more today, that's for sure. Now, we depend on rain to supply water to our well. And what we need is we need some pretty heavy rain to get some water flow in our wash. So we have a wash that runs through the property. I'm going to And as part of the springtime and waiting for the rains, we enjoy watching All right, let me go back to the chat here. All right. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat for me, would you? It could have been maybe the video that I was showing that had no audio. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I'm still a rookie at this, and Dee's helping me along. When you show the clips, you're muted. Okay, so everybody can hear me okay, thank you. There's Brene. Still here getting van's fuel and emissions cleaned out. So Brene had a little trouble up there with her van she's working on. She's up in Oregon, but she is with family. So they're taking care of making sure that she stays safe. She was up at the Oregon meetup, and it was fun to see everybody having a good time. Okay, we have Roy and Becky's Travels. That looks like Roy. Hello, Roy. Good to see you. Hey, Roy, you guys had some rain up there, I heard. There is Traveling Merton and Sue. How you doing? Good to see you. KT Spirits asking Marshall any new movies I should check out. Now, Marshall builds movie sets. It's the word I'm looking for. He's very good at it. And if you look at his van and how he built his van, you can see he's highly skilled. All right, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Ford Man. Did I see, yeah. Did I see Kenny here? Going back, there's Kenny. Hello, Kenny, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, we got a rock star in the house. Badge is here from way up north in Canada. Just stopped in to say hi. Busy. Dodge is half put together, and a bus showed up, so I guess I'll have to fix it. Ah, I wonder whose bus that is. I could probably guess. That's the one you usually work on, right, Badge? Anyway, good to see you, Badge. Thank you very much. Kenny says he's doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope everybody is well. Okay, Rob, rewatch the video later. Need to get to work. Rob's a cattleman up there, getting our cattle off the ranch for the next few days. So it's got to be easier than herding cats, that's for sure. And Jay is here listening while working. Thank you, Ann. Appreciate that. Dee's checking in with Badge. So we had some wildfires here in Arizona. I'm going to share a screen here. Cookie is here. Hi, Cookie. Oh, Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. First timer from Texas. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Texas, that's a neighbor. That's for sure. Just a matter of time before the fire restrictions are lifted, I think. Yeah, I sure hope so. Roy's got a bunch of wood up there, and he's got a fire pit there in camp he's itching to use. Badge is doing well. Okay, so let me give you an update on wildfire situation here. I'm going to share my screen here. Share screen. I'm going to share Chrome tabs. I'm going to share Arizona Wildfire Map. Okay, I'm going to wait for that to come up on YouTube. You need to go back and turn that off. All right, so here's the wildfire map. I'm going to zoom in here. So here's Tucson down here. We live northwest of Tucson. And here's the one that we were worried about. This is the Contreras fire. It's grown to 29,482 acres and actually burned part of Kitt Peak Observatory down here in southern Arizona. Started June 11th. So the fire received up to 2 inches of rain yesterday, which is great news. I'll highlight that right now. Helping crews bring containment to the fire to 100%. So that's great. These fires that get started, they go out there and they fight them, and then we all pray for rain. And that's what's happened here. So hopefully that'll squelch all the fires out here in the area. See what else we have. Roy and Becky and Scott are up here in the Flagstaff area up north here. There's still a few fires up there. Pipeline fire, 26,000 acres. Several years of persistent drought, that's what we're fighting here. You can see they have 139 people fighting that. It is 90% contained now. So that's good. That's what we want to hear. Haywire fire started June 13th. So with the monsoon rains, we also get lightning, and sometimes that sparks additional fires. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. This one's fairly small at 5,000 acres. "19 personnel fighting it." I don't see any containment information. Maybe I missed it. There was one other up there. Haywire tunnel fire. 19,000 acres. So you can see, folks, if you're up camping in the forest, in the U.S. forest area, waiting for this to update. They have restrictions on fire, so there are some people that don't follow that, and I'm not sure. This one's not updating, so I'm going to close it. I'm not sure what the situation is, but they have found a few people up there that have started campfires, and of course they're illegal right now, but hopefully with the rain, we'll be able to go back to normal. All right, back to chat here. Let's see who else we got. Rolling back, rolling up, rolling up. I see Jill Weatherly here. Hi, Jill. Jill's a neighbor here in Tucson. Appreciate you joining us. There's Artscape Adventures by Lisa, another great channel. Got to run. My phone is going dead. Okay, Merton and Sue, thank you. There's Bernay. Fairy dust, sweep the wild winds. Oh, we have burning up the roads and prepping. Thank you for joining us. And we have Juan Hernandez. Hello, Juan. Hello from California. Yeah, hope you guys are getting rain too. Juan, where are you at? Are you in Southern California? Yep, Tracy's in Norfolk, Virginia, but she's originally from or lived in the Tucson area, so she enjoys getting updates on what's going on here. And she was in Norfolk, Virginia. Oki and I were stationed there back in the 90s when I was in the military and enjoyed that area very much. A lot of people, though. There's Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so Juan is by Long Beach. Okay. Juan, did you guys get some rain? Hopefully so. I know last year California really had trouble. I haven't heard too much this year if they've had wildfires. City called Downey. Okay. Yep, you're right, Tracy. It's a small world. Definitely a small world. All right, so the drought has caused all kinds of issues here, and one of the issues is, you know, the Colorado River feeds a number of lakes up north of us here. And one of the lakes that it feeds is Lake Mead. So I'm going to share another tab here and show you the situation up here at Lake Mead. Chrome tab, Lake Mead water level. So here's a graph that shows the water level. And up here, you can see this top red line is back in 2020. So just 2 years ago. This shows number of feet. Now that's a big lake up there, Lake Mead is. But it's dropping right now. It's actually 185 feet below what they call the full pool of 1,229 feet. So it's normally full at 1,229 feet. It's 185 feet lower than that. And you can see down here, the blue area is where it's at. And it's been dropping really fast from the beginning of the year down to where we are now. It's basically what they call a dead pool. And I don't think they're able to even generate electricity because of the level of the lake. So it's very extreme here. As part of that situation, there are still boats out there. There are still people fishing. But there was one gentleman who actually lives in a houseboat full time. He had some engine trouble with his houseboat, so he ran it up on the beach one evening, late one evening. He thought, okay, I'll go to bed and work on it tomorrow morning. Well, when he got up, his houseboat was actually up on the sand and he wasn't able to get it off of there because the level is dropping so fast. So there's a father-son team that fishes that area up there. And their channel is called Sin City Outdoors. And I'm going to play some of this for you, but Wait for the commercial.
Hey, Vinny, where'd you get that shirt?
So we are back out here at Lake Mead. We're not doing the 2-week water update, but we are out here just to show you some of the things that people asked about down in the comments. So we came out, we wanted to answer some of them. Caulville right behind us. We're going to go to the Hoover Dam. I'm here with Junior.
Like Senior said, we're going to just kind of cover a bunch of different things that we haven't covered yet. And we're actually planning on going to the Hoover Dam and just taking a look, because I've heard that it's insanely low looking out there and that the turbines are almost completely out. So I want to see it for myself.
First things first, you guys all are wondering why there's a lot of boats at the bottom of this lake. And I have to tell you that this lake goes from glass waters to 5-foot rollers within probably an hour or two. Real quick story, we fished the US Open last year and we came out here and they were still going to release everybody with 23-mile-an-hour winds. Didn't end up pretty. About 3 boats sank. We broke off our trolling motor. A lot of people lost a bunch of equipment. Everybody made it back, so that was a blessing. But follow us along. There's a guy over here that his boat is completely out of the water. Hopefully I can do an interview with him. We're going to look around. Stay tuned. Let's get some information out. Let's see what's happening over here with this water drought, and let's get it.
So this is actual Caulville Bay right here. That area up there used to be a really nice resort, and the water used to go all the way up to that resort as a waterfront property, and it was very nice. But you could see the old launch right there. It's long gone, and there was actually a body found somewhere in here. I'm not sure exactly where, but a skeletal remains from like a long time ago was found somewhere in here. They actually think they know who it is. Somebody actually claims that it was his father that passed away in like the 80s. Was it the 80s? I think it was the 80s from drowning.
So I'm going to run through here, fast forward a little bit.
When they went by the motor, you saw it leave, right? I don't want that thing getting in the boat and then getting in our garage.
So these guys are trying to figure out how they can help this gentleman. They didn't have the equipment to do it, so they put the word out on their YouTube channel, and you can see they have 2,300,000 views.
A week and a half to 2 weeks. And
there for 2 weeks.
So right here on Endow's actual website about Lake Mead, it tells you all kinds of stuff about what's closing and opening here, the storage capacity. So according to this article from US Lakes, it's posted 6 hours ago from filming, we are currently at 1,044.36 foot of water, which is how high we are above sea level. And that's extremely low, because the Hoover Dam will actually not be able to generate power at... No wonder my leg was burning now. I think that Lake Mead has finally reached inactive pool. They say the inactive pool is below 1,050 foot of water.
Okay, back to the chat. So those gentlemen did their best to help. They put the word out in the chat, and there is another channel that came in to help them called Heavy D Sparks. Heavy D Sparks, I think, are the diesel guys, and they brought their boat in the next day. They had to get some permits taken care of, but anyway, they were able to come in and rescue that gentleman and get his boat back in the water. Got an echo from the video. Okay. Water's going down 3 inches a day. Yeah, it's going down pretty fast. And Dan is here. Arizona Dan is here. Dan, up there where you're at, are you seeing any drop in the level of the lake where you're at? Yeah, that's a very popular channel. They're up in the Las Vegas area. They do a lot of fishing. Father and son do a lot of fishing there in Lake Mead. And they do a good job on their channel. Hi, Ray. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, Jill. Smash that thumbs up for me if you would. And if you're not subscribed, I appreciate that too. Yeah, so if you find that, he talks about the guys that came out from Heavy D Sparks and actually rescued that guy. Diesel Brothers, yeah. Diesel Brothers, Scott says, yeah. Those are the guys, and they have all kinds of equipment. They brought out an actual, I think it was a retired Navy boat, big engines on it. Yeah, I don't know what had happened to that echo there. Not sure what's going on with that. I do have my iPad running over here, but I've got the sound turned way down. So hopefully it's better. Anyway, they got the guy off and they didn't charge him a penny. They just, one of those things, they just helped him out when he needed help. And that's what it's all about. So started off with a YouTuber putting the word out that somebody needed help. And that's what we do. Brene is up there with van trouble, and she has family, but everybody is watching her and making sure that she's okay. And of course, if she asks for help, we'd be up there helping her. All right. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you being here. Linda Barker is here. Good morning, Linda. Okay, the feedback was from playing the YouTube video while the mic you were talking on is still on. Okay, all right, so I need to mute that mic when I'm playing that video. Okay, and I'm still a rookie. What can I say? Hopefully it wasn't too bad. All right, I'm going to show you guys a video here. That's a cicada tortoise. And we feed him leaves off of one of our trees here. Yeah, very tame, and it's a female. She'll actually follow you around, hoping that you'll give her something to eat. All right. That was Ragged Top Mountain. That's that mountain behind me. Where am I? Right here. Did you see behind me here? And I have a drone. I actually have a couple drones. I have two drones. One's a Mavic 1 and the other's a Mavic 2. The difference is the camera. The Mavic 2 shoots in 4K. The Mavic 1 shoots in 1080. So the unique thing about the monument, and that was Ragged Top, Marshall, yes. The unique thing about this monument is that it's also a military operations area, and so I can fly my drone out here. And normally, thank you, Ray, normally you can only go 400 feet above ground level. And so I drove up to the base of this mountain, set my drone up so that I could fly up close to that mountain, but still be within 400 feet of the mountain and 400 feet off the ground. So I got some pretty interesting video. Hi, Gina. Thank you for stopping in. You guys don't know van life with Gina. She lives full-time in her box van up there in Oregon, and she has a great channel. She was at the O22. I see Becky sneak in here. There's Becky Allen. Hi, Becky. Thank you for joining us. Hope your day is going well. Everybody's saying hello. So what's the weather where you're at today? I'm going to check here, see what we got. Hey Siri, is it going to rain today?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain today.
No chance of rain, Siri says. Hey Siri, what's the weather today?
It's currently clear and 82 degrees. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 88 degrees.
All right, so it's going to be a high of 99 here today. And the humidity is going up. So when we get these temperatures up close to 100, if we have some good humidity and we have some good sun, it'll actually spawn some very strong storms. So Marshall says it's 80 and clear here in Kentucky where he's at. That's pretty good. 80 would be pretty cool here for this time of year. I think, Marshall, you have some pretty good humidity there, don't you? Gina says it's going to be 100 degrees where she's at. She's in Southern Oregon. You know, Oregon has pretty good extremes when it comes to temperature. Pretty cold, wet winters. And Ann's on a break. Great drone footage. Thank you, Ann. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what Fairy Dust says. High is 90 in Salem, Oregon. So looks like it's hot up there. Let's jump over to the East Coast. Norfolk, Virginia, 86 here, but heat index is 90. Thunderstorms later today in Norfolk. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those days. Jill says a lovely summer day here in Tucson. That's right. Ava's in Missouri. It's going to be 86 where she's at. KT Spirit, 93 here. Finally got out of the triple digits. Feels like 99, nice and cool. Yeah. Haha. KT Spirit, I can't remember what state you're in. Maybe you could share that with us. 93. Okay, let's see what Ohio. Linda says 71 and sunny in Ohio. I'll take it. Oh, I'm so jealous, Linda. My gosh. That 71 degrees is winter weather for us. Oh, KT Spirit is in South Alabama. Isn't that amazing, the technology we have? We have people here from Virginia. We have people here from Alabama. We had people here from New Hampshire, Massachusetts. We have people here from Oregon, Southern California, Arizona, of course. And it's just amazing that we can do that. Tennessee. There's Ray. It's going to be 100 for the next few days. I think it's time to head to the beach. Yep. If you haven't checked out Ray's channel, he has a lot of fun. Burning Up the Road says it was an awful spring, wetter, wettest. Hated it. Wow. I wish we could have some of that. Kenny says 80 Fahrenheit with thunderstorms in Kingsport, Tennessee. Oh, that's okay. No worries. Don't worry about it. We're all friends here. Weekend RVing is here. Hey, guys. How are you? Thank you very much for stopping in. Yeah, any moisture is a wonderful day here in Tucson. So you folks that are in other parts of the country, you know, you get rainstorms quite often. And it's no big deal, but I'll tell you, when it rains here, we celebrate rain. We're actually out. You guys are out maybe with your umbrellas. We're out running around with shovels, digging trenches to divert rainwater to our trees and our bushes. It's just a totally different life here, especially during a drought like we're experiencing now. Yeah, Ann's working and she's got us running in the background, and we really appreciate that. Ringo says, Grand Rapids, Michigan, sunny and 70. Oh, Ringo, I'm jealous. That is nice. Cookie saying hello to Weekend RVing. All right, Tracy has a question. May I ask for prayers for my mother, Carolyn Johnson? She's in an intensive care unit at Banner Hospital in Tucson. Okay. Everybody say a prayer for Carolyn Johnson, Tracy's mother. We'll pray that she recovers and comes back home. Definitely do that. So everybody keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And so Roy and Becky's back home in Indiana, but Roy's up there in the forest in the Flagstaff area along with Scott, and he's bragging about his 68 degrees there. And you know, that's a nice thing about being here in Arizona is it's so diverse. We're down here in the Sonoran Desert. It's going to be 99 here today. And you go 3 or 4 hours north and you get up in the trees and it's nice and cool. That's what I like about Arizona. Saying hello. You're very welcome, Tracy. We wish her the best. So Jill says she lives across the street from Banner here in Midtown, Tucson. So there you go, Tracy. We got some prayers going up for you. All right, so we got it done, Tracy. We'll hope for the best and pray for the best. All right, so it's starting to cloud up a little bit out there. Got to love the rain in Oregon. Yeah, it's definitely nice. Let's see if I can share another video here. All right, Burning Up the Roads, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we grab anything that will hold water to save us from going to town. And Roy and Becky are full-time nomads, so they're in their Class C, and they're traveling around. Obviously, water when you're a nomad is very important. And so anytime you can gather water for anything, definitely helps, that's for sure. We have some cisterns here that we collect water in when it rains, and we use that to keep our trees going. Thank you. KT Spirit says I save water for hurricane season and tornadoes loaded with supplies. That's right. It's always good. Beautiful. I love the desert. Got to meet Ray at Van Life Rocks up there in Quartzsite. Box Van D had a meetup in January of this year. And we had a lot of good folks up there, and Ray was one of them. He had the music going around the campfire, the lighting, everything, and just a great guy and a great channel. So if you haven't stopped by Van Life Rocks, be sure to do that. Cookie says, I fell in love with the desert when I drove cross country in 1990. Such beautiful views. Yeah, the nice thing about the desert is you can see forever. You know, places like Montana and Wyoming are like that too, but this is unique, especially in southern Arizona, because it's a Sonoran desert. And people think of the desert as a barren wasteland. Well, it's really not. You can see behind me there are saguaros and trees. Now, they're not the big trees that you see around the country, but they definitely, lots of vegetation here. Well, Ann, I bring my drone to every meetup, so maybe someday. Wish we lived closer because I need someone to teach how to operate a drone. The new drones, Ann, are pretty easy. You put an app on your phone and put the battery in. Remember, they have a little memory card down here. Now, you do have to be careful where you fly because you can get in some trouble. And when I got my drone, I started doing a little research after I got my first one, and I discovered, well, I could really get in some trouble if I don't know what I'm doing. So I took a class. Yeah, Fairy Dust was there too, yeah. All right. Thanks, Jill, for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, and you're right. Ray has a very fun channel. He loves having a good time. He's not as serious as I am. But that's the only way I know how to be unless I'm around Ray. Quartzsite 2023, huh? Uh-oh, somebody is causing some trouble here. It's your fault, Ray. It's your fault. And I would beg to differ with you. You're not a mess. You're actually a heck of a good guy. Ray sticks around Southern California. Can I make trouble? No mods in here. LOL. There's actually a couple. Maybe they're not here today. I don't know. I think Ray's a mod, isn't he? Let me see. No, I don't want to put him in timeout. I don't want to block him. Yeah, looking forward to it. So Becky, Indiana has nothing on the desert. Yeah, Becky's back in Indiana taking care of some business, and Roy is unsupervised up there. And well, she does pop in on his live streams in the morning. And speaking of that, Roy and Becky's Travels has a live stream at 10 o'clock, which is coming up in about 10 minutes. So let's do a raid on Roy and Becky's Travels, if you don't mind. There's some more prayers for Tracy. So let's make sure that we stop in and visit Roy and Becky's Travels at 10 o'clock. Always a good time. They give updates on everything that happens in their life and what's going on in their situation. And always a good time. KT Spirit says, I'm just kidding. We're all kidding. No worries at all. Yep. Tracy, we hope your mom does better. We must be talking about Ray, yeah. Shenanigan crew. You got that, Bernae. Yeah, Roy and Becky, great people. My day revolves around 10 o'clock in the morning. When I'm not on their live stream at 10 o'clock, I'm doing something important. Not that their live's not important, but I see 10 o'clock and I try to revolve my day around 10 o'clock. I'm not going to town until 11 o'clock or after because I got to stop in and watch their live. I live for trolls, so bring them on. I'll school them. And there, thank you, Ray, for dropping that link in. There's the link for Roy and Becky's. Let me see if I can I pin that? Yeah, I'm such a rookie at this. Okay, thank you, Ann. Got a meeting. Thank you very much, Ann, for stopping in. Ann has a channel too, Sunday Drive. She does some Sunday drives and some talking while she drives. Very soothing conversation, and it's interesting to watch the view from the road while she's up there doing her Sunday drives. So make sure you stop by and check her out. Thank you for the video, Steve. Very educational for a Minnesota residents. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Becky. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you stopping in. And you guys, you don't know how much I appreciate your support here. So we got about 4 more minutes until we head over to Roy and Becky. Linda Barker. Linda is on a lot of chats. She's a great supporter of a lot of channels, and I enjoy chatting with her. Thank you, Ava. Appreciate it. Ava has a great channel. She does a live every morning, and her husband, Doug, are great musicians, and they have a channel on Friday night that where they play music, and that's another one of my go watches. So Ava, if you want to share your channel, feel free to do that, or one of the other mods. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate your support, buddy. All right, Carl, thank you very much. Carl, my neighbor across the road there. We're out doing rain dances and praying for rain and trying to avoid the rattlesnakes. We've got a lot of them over there. There we go. There's Ava Potterfield and friends. So if you don't know Ava, stop in and visit her. Thank you, Ray. Ray's one of the best moderators out there. So as soon as he stopped in, I made him a mod right away. All right. I think that'll do it for today, folks. So thank you very much for your support. And we'll see you next time.